Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. This week's WWE SmackDown will feature the fallout from Royal Rumble 2025, including a potential update on Cody Rhodes' injuries. We may also see a major star officially join the brand to go after the world champion at Royal Rumble 2025. Cody Rhodes defeated his arch-nemesis Kevin Owens in a gruesome ladder match for the undisputed WWE Championship. It was later announced that he suffered multiple injuries during the battle. Kevin Owens unexpectedly returned on this week's episode of WWE Raw and attacked Sami Zayn. So there is a chance the American Nightmare could return on this week's WWE SmackDown. Cody's potential return to television might not go as planned. Drew McIntyre could officially join the Blue brand as part of the transfer window, as reported by PWI Insider. If that happens, he could go after the fan favorite as soon as this week in his first appearance as a full-time Blue brand superstar since April 2023 on the January 6 episode of WWE SmackDown. The Scottish psychopath appeared on the Blue brand and hugged the American Nightmare. That might have been a hint at the punishment he will potentially inflict on him soon. He is also on a mission to eradicate everyone who helped Roman Reigns, so he might as well start with the 39-year-old star, considering Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble and said he would see Cody on SmackDown. There is a chance he could go for the undisputed WWE Championship at the Show of Shows. Cody Rhodes could also address the aftermath of his ladder match against Kevin Owens, who attacked Sami Zayn on this week's Raw. Another storyline angle could involve Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk based on their ringside fight during the men's Royal Rumble match. Randy Orton has also yet to return to television since suffering a brutal piledriver at the hands of Kevin Owens. He might turn heel in a surprising turn of events to face Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41. The return of the seven-time champion, a SmackDown takeover after 652 days. After a long and mysterious hiatus of 652 days, the WWE Universe was stunned by a shocking announcement. A seven-time world champion was returning to the squared circle. This wasn't just another return, this was the return of a dominant force, a legend, someone who had defined eras in the wrestling business. Speculation ran rampant, but no one could have predicted the true purpose behind this return. The brutalization of Cody Rhodes, the landscape of WWE had shifted in these 652 days. New stars had emerged, fan favorites had risen, and storylines had evolved. Cody Rhodes in particular had become one of the most beloved figures in WWE. His journey from returning to the company to rising to the top of the card, a tale of heart, dedication, and family legacy. But with success comes a target, and the seven-time world champion had one goal in mind: to send a message to Cody Rhodes and to everyone watching that no one was safe. The build-up, 652 days of silence. The world had not heard from this mysterious seven-time champion since their departure from WWE over 650 days ago. Their exit had been shrouded in ambiguity, leaving fans wondering what had caused the abrupt departure. Was it an injury? A personal decision? Or perhaps something more sinister? During this time, the championship scene in WWE had evolved. Superstars like Roman Reigns had solidified their place at the top of the company, but there was always that lingering sense that something or someone was missing. Rumors circulated that the seven-time champion had been watching from the sidelines, waiting for the right moment to return and reclaim what they felt was rightfully theirs. They were not just a former champion, they were a symbol of dominance, and no one in WWE was truly safe while they were absent. Cody Rhodes, meanwhile, had become one of WWE's most successful and beloved stars. His rise to the top had been impressive, but it had also drawn the attention of many. His family legacy loomed large, and fans were invested in his pursuit of the top titles. However, every hero has an adversary, and it was clear that Cody's path would not be free from challenges. The tension was palpable as whispers began to surface that the seven-time champion was preparing for a comeback. And then, after months of speculation, WWE finally confirmed it. The 7-time world champion was returning to SmackDown. SmackDown, the night of the return. The WWE Universe had been waiting for this moment, and it finally arrived. The night was electric with anticipation as SmackDown went on air. The show started as usual, with matches and promos featuring the best of WWE's current roster. But the air was thick with something more, something ominous. Midway through the show, the lights in the arena went dark. The crowd hushed in confusion. Then, a single spotlight illuminated the stage. A figure appeared, cloaked in shadow. The familiar silhouette of a champion, one that the fans hadn't seen in over 600 days, stood at the top of the ramp. The roar from the crowd was deafening. The 7-time world champion had returned. The figure made its way to the ring, and as the crowd continued to chant, the lights came on, revealing none other than the 7-time world champion. The arena erupted in a mix of excitement and uncertainty. Was this truly happening? The man who had dominated WWE for years was back, but why? What was his agenda? The champion stood tall in the ring, soaking in the atmosphere, a calm and collected look on his face. He grabbed a microphone, and for the first time in over a year, the world heard his voice again. Cody Rhodes, the 7-time champion, began, the crowd hanging on every word. "You've been given everything, the fame, the spotlight, the legacy, but there's one thing you'll never have, and that's respect." The champion paused, letting the words sink in. "You've played the role of the hero, the underdog, the son of a legend, but what you don't understand, Cody, is that heroes don't survive in this business. Legends are made, not born, and I've made my legacy in this ring, while you've just been handed yours." The words struck like a thunderbolt, and the tension in the arena grew thick. The 7-time champion didn't just come back to reclaim his spot in the title picture, he came back to tear down everything that Cody Rhodes had built. "I've watched you, Cody," the champion continued, "watched you take everything that was handed to you, but now, it's my time, and tonight, right here, in this ring, you'll learn what happens when you try to take a seat at the table that I've built." Before Cody could respond, the champion dropped the mic and, without warning, launched into a savage assault on the nearest WWE official. The message was clear. This wasn't just a return, it was a declaration of war. And Cody Rhodes was the target. The brutalization of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes had been the shining star of SmackDown, but nothing had prepared him for what was about to happen. As the 7-time champion stood in the center of the ring, he motioned for Cody to come to him. The crowd buzzed with excitement as Cody, despite the chaotic circumstances, made his way down the ramp, his eyes locked on the man who had just brutalized a WWE official. Cody entered the ring, his face a mix of confusion and anger. He was ready to fight, but the champion was already in motion. The 7-time champion didn't give Cody a moment to catch his breath, immediately attacking him with ruthless aggression. The blows were precise, calculated, and devastating. The champion didn't just want to defeat Cody, he wanted to send a message to the entire WWE roster. Every strike, every move was executed with years of experience and a desire to remind everyone who was truly in charge. The 7-time champion hit Cody with a brutal spinebuster that shook the ring. Cody tried to fight back, but the champion was too much, too quick, too dominant. A series of devastating elbows and knees left Cody gasping for air on the canvas, but the champion wasn't finished. He pulled Cody to his feet and placed him in position for his finishing move, the one that had ended careers and made legends tremble. The crowd watched in horror as the 7-time champion lifted Cody Rhodes high into the air, only to slam him down with a thunderous, earth-shattering move that left Cody lying motionless in the center of the ring. The 7-time champion stood over Cody, breathing heavily but triumphant. The message was clear. Cody Rhodes was no longer the hero of SmackDown. He was the next target in the warpath of a 7-time champion who had come back to take what he believed was his. The fallout. The aftermath of this brutal attack was far-reaching. The WWE Universe buzzed with the question on everyone's mind: what had prompted the 7-time champion to return? And why did he focus so ruthlessly on Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes, though battered and broken, would eventually rise from the attack. But the question remained, could he ever be the same after such a brutal assault? The WWE Universe watched with bated breath as Cody fought to recover and reclaim his place at the top of the card, but the shadow of the seven-time champion loomed over him for weeks. The rivalry played out on SmackDown. The seven-time champion taunted Cody, and the two clashed in brutal matches that tested their limits. Cody would get moments of hope, but the champion was always one step ahead, reminding Cody and the fans that there was a price to be paid for every bit of success. This was no longer a simple feud, it was a war for supremacy in WWE. And in that war, the seven-time champion was not just fighting for himself. He was fighting for something deeper, to remind everyone that legends don't fade, they rise again when the time is right. And for Cody Rhodes, that time was about to get a lot more difficult. Conclusion: the end of the road for Cody Rhodes? The return of the seven-time world champion to WWE SmackDown after 652 days was not just a return, it was a statement. A statement that Cody Rhodes, for all his achievements, was simply a stepping stone on the way to reclaiming the top spot in WWE. The brutalization of Cody wasn't just a personal vendetta, it was a reminder that in WWE, no one is truly safe from the wrath of a legend. The WWE Universe would never forget the image of the seven-time champion standing victorious over Cody Rhodes, sending a message that would reverberate throughout WWE. As for Cody, his fight was just beginning. But the path forward was more uncertain than ever. Would he be able to overcome this brutal assault and prove that he truly belonged at the top of the WWE ladder? Or would the seven-time champion continue to reign supreme and prove that no one, not even the American Nightmare, could ever take his place? Only time would tell. But one thing was certain, SmackDown would never be the same again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.